Now here's Tatum. Back to Hauser. Misses from short range. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. And the Warriors making a change here. Wojemski's checked in. Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Curry with the steal. Fires the three, and Tatum pulls it down. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Hauser the pass to Tatum. Back to Hauser. Tatum a screen. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And the foul on Sam Hauser. That is his first foul of the game.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Well, that's an attempt to just jump over the top of him. Too much contact there. The refs are not going to let that go.
Here's Curry. That's short off the rim. Curry's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. On the wing, Brown. Pass to Hauser. Tatum with the screen on Butler. To the paint. Floats one up. And the layup good by Tatum.
Excellent job finishing on the inside. Tatum doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
Outside Curry. Good on the triple. Curry's got 6 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Vucevic. Pass to White. Shot clock at 6. Austin needs to get off a shot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Tatum pulls it down.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Here's Vucevic. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Now here's Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on White. Here's Curry with the 3. The putback. And stolen by White. Brown finds Tatum. And the whistle blows. And it's going to be an over-the-back call here.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
Yeah, he thought he had an angle to sneak in there, but the official was right on top.
Green, no luck. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Over in the corner, White. Tatum setting the pick for White. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Yep, that one goes. 8 points for him.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
White, and White with the stuff.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's White. Back to Vucevic. And the layup's good off the glass. Vucevic has got his second bucket.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Curry outside, and another three for Golden State.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And don't go... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. And it's Porzingis in its center. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back to you guys.
One of the best, for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Outside Curry. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Shoots over White. Curry with another miss.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
Here's Tatum. Here's Brown. The layup missed. Warriors leading by 5. And Curry has it in the corner. Shoots over Hauser. Nails the 16-footer. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
And we see Brandon Podziemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
To the inside, here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
A high IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
Outside Curry. Fades. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trail by 8. White the pass to Hauser. Back to White. And it's good, 2 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Warriors leading by 6. And stolen by White. Here's Tatum. Tatum jackhammers it in.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. 1:52 left in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go with a 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Here's Vucevic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Curry on the wing. Gets an open look and hits. Curry's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
To the middle. Here's Hauser. Rebound by Butler. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. They've led by as much as 10. But Podziemski's shot is good. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Curry against White. to the paint. Here's Tatum. Tatum using his size inside.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Here's Porzingis. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And nice use of size by Porzingis inside. Able to...
Oh, Jason Tatum finishes with authority.
Tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups. And I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Butler finds Green. 19 seconds left now here in the second. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Podziemski. Here's the drive. Some solid defense from Brown.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
They're thinking about the shot.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
The guard pair, it's White and Brown. Sam Hauser is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. That's the Boston 5. Here's Melton, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. You think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. Pass to Vucevic. From deep. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And they pick up 2. Now White. And it's Hauser in the corner. Celtics passing it around. White the pass to Vucevic. Count it. 10 points for Vucevic.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Warriors leading by 6. Pass to Santos. Outside, Horford. Driving in and finished off by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
White goes in. Drops in the layup for 2. White's got 6.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Brown deciding where to go with it. And Vucevic throws it down.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. And when he does that, this guy can dominate.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Curry can't get it to go.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
And it's Vucevic missing. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Melton. And stolen by White. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Hauser. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Inside. And finished off by Horford.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And it's Vucevic missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Moody's shot is off. Celtics trail by 6, and it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry.
Well, I appreciate the aggressiveness, but you've got to be smarter. That's a low percentage pass.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Back to Vucevic.
And such focus from Horford defensively. Doesn't let up on the pressure.
And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Right side Tatum. Brown kicks to White. 1:15 left to play in the third. Another miss by Vucevic.
It's been a rough quarter for him, not efficient at all.
Horford against Vucevic. Now here's Horford. He right on him. Back to Melton. Clock at 4. Fade away. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right side Tatum. Here's White. Again the miss by the Celtics. Warriors leading by 6. Horford the pass to Santos. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Right side Curry takes the 3. Great D that time from Tatum. Melton against White. Vucevic with it. Outside Tatum. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Tatum's got 15 points. It could go. It's not going to go for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Warriors ahead. They're up by 3. And well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And Golden State looking at who they've got. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Curry is out there with Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here is Butler. Fires for 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Warriors lead by 5.
And that's what Porzingis has to do. Use his size and length on the offensive glass.
Outside Tatum. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Curry running it up the court from downtown. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Brown outside. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Warriors.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot?
Another thing they've done really well in this game is their focus on the three-point shot. They're doing a great job of spreading the floor and then hitting those perimeter shots.
Podziemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. Pass to Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And from technical fouls, 10 to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Curry with a wide open look. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Celtics trail by 4. White the pass to Brown. Curry looking it over. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. The Celtics shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. White against Curry. Now Vucevic, just 5 to shoot. Brown, sweet touch inside from Brown.
And far from just a perimeter scorer, Brown also adept at finishing in close.
Now Curry shoots the 3. That does not go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Curry outside, puts up the 3. Curry buries the 3 shot.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Celtics trail by 6. Vucevic! And they come back with a 3 of their own.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him. And you can rely on Porzingis in these moments. He's always ready to shoulder the load offensively.
Now here's Tatum. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Good! Curry so dangerous in transition.
And that just may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all a time to get sloppy with the ball.
Butler with the steal. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Curry fires from 15 feet away. It's good.
Well, he's cooking with gas right now. He's got over half of his team's points, and he's showing no signs of letting up.
White. Oh, the dunk.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And there's the 3.
Yeah, their inside-outside game, very effective. That was a great pass.
Here's Podziemski. Curry outside for 3. Look at Curry with the answer.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Tatum. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And it's the Warriors with the ball. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on White. The long 3. Vucevic pulls it down. And stolen by Butler. Here we go, 1-on-1. Stephen Curry, count it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental?
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
With the arm of the thing. Oh.
pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow!
Overruled.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quit Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow!
Overruled.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quit Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow!
Overruled.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quit Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow!
Overruled.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quit Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd's oh, wow!
Overruled.
Ray Allen has done it again.
Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quit Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
At 6'6", number 7.
And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Here are the starters for Houston. Alperon Şengün out there with Smith. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Durant in at the center position, locking down the middle.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Picked by Vucevic. Tatum against Smith. Right side Tatum. The three is up. Easton pulls it in.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Durant finds Smith. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
White with it. Now Thompson defending. Nice ball movement by Boston. White looking it over. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Vucevic. It's hauled in by Houston. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
So it's Boston now. After Houston's three-pointer on the other end. Three-pointer, Vucevic sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Mr. Vucevic has elite range for a big man. He will punish you from downtown if you let him.
And it's slammed in by Durant.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's the time to hang. Pass to White. Tatum, a screen on Thompson. Now Tatum. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Thompson pulls it in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Coach and I talked about what it's like competing against Kevin Durant, and he said his attention to detail, his dedication to the craft, it's second to none. You have to have your A game because nobody loves ball more than Kevin Durant. It brings out the best of you as an opponent, too. It's no secret KD is obsessed with basketball. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Tatum passes to White. 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Vucevic. Second chance effort. That one's off. He's 1 for 6.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Here's White after Houston's three-pointer on the other end. To the inside. Here's Tatum. It's deflected.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block. As of this moment, they look absolutely unstoppable.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Thompson with a steal. Smith outside. Puts it up. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Smith's got 7 points in the game.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it looks like it'll be Houston's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Durant. He's got 9.
Well, this guy typically a nice touch from mid-range, but obviously can't make them all.
Knocked away. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Durant, the pass to Eason. Back to Durant. Durant with a screen on Tatum. Pass to Durant. 6 to shoot. For 3, Smith. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Tatum can't hit.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. For 3, Smith. Rebounded by the Celtics. Pass to Hauser. Shot to stop the run. Again, the miss by Boston. And here's Thompson for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason. Here's Tatum. Sinks that one from the post.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Jabari Smith has been leading the charge for Houston. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And don't go far. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Sam Hauser out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Three-pointer goes up, three-pointer goes down for White.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
For 3, Durant. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. Celtics trail by 9. Eason with a steal. With the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Houston shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Good on the second one. The Celtics shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Tatum with a screen. Hauser passes to Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
They're always looking for ways to put Jason Tatum in positions to attack. No better way than in pick-and-roll action.
And Şengün gets it to go.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Durant with the bucket.
Kevin Durant just understands how to find the open spots on the floor. His scoring line proof of him getting to the efficiency where you always look to.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Second quarter basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Down low. Here's Hauser.
Some very enthusiastic coverage from Şengün, using all of his size and wingspan.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, NBA, LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have one, possibly two stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Back to you guys.
A team effort. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Count it.
With KD's length and size, there aren't many defenders he simply can't shoot over.
Shot is up. Again, the miss by Boston. The Rockets lead by 13. He shoots. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. Pass to Vucevic. And here's Brown for three. Thompson with a steal. White against Durant. Jaylen Brown with a rebound. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Boston shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
I think the thing that's most striking about Derek White, guys, he's capable of affecting games in so many ways. Yes, he can score it. Excellent passer and a very versatile cross-positional defender. A guy who can contribute to a good team. Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Tatum with it. Now Thompson defending. And Vucevic slams it in.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
The kick to Durant. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Durant's got 19 points.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Thompson finds Durant. Smith with a screen on Vucevic. The putback. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Here's Brown. Takes it inside. It's hauled in by Houston. They've led by as many as 14. Tatum against Eason. Pass to Durant. Four on the clock. The three ball. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Inside. Tatum drops the hammer.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
Houston with another miss. Boston on offense. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Drills it from deep.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And Durant with the big finish.
Yeah, that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
Celtics trail by 4. Here's White. White coming through.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here's White. He's got 9. Drives to the hoop. Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Rockets. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. the game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Green out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1 spot. Pass to Hauser. Oh, stolen by Tate. And here's Van Vliet, covered by Vucevic. Back to Van Vliet. Green with a screen on White. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Pass to Vucevic. Tatum against Green. Tatum on the drive. Here's Vucevic. Adams grabs the miss.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by White. White against Van Vliet. And that comes off the assist by Green. And it's a 6-point Houston lead.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Boston shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the 3rd. Van Vliet, the pass to Adams. Outside for Green. Takes the 3. Adams. It's good on the putback.
We are talking about a big-time offensive rebounder, and Steven Adams unafraid to impose his will with that frame.
White, the pass to Vucevic. Adams grabs the miss. Houston leading by 5. Here's Okogie. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ooh, here's White on the drive. Misses from short range. The Rockets have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this 3rd quarter. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Good work defensively by White. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Back to Vucevic. Another shot. And the layup is up and in. Vucevic has got 10 points in the game.
Well, Vucevic has got a number of moves he can go to. So comfortable this close to the cup.
It's stolen by Tatum. And here's the fast break. Here's Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, 3-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Pass to Adams. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. White against Van Vliet. It's White with a drive. Misses in close. Houston in the lead. To the paint. Here's Tate. And the layup is good off the glass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
2 minutes remaining in the 3rd.
White against Van Vliet. We've got 1:55 left in the 3rd quarter here. Hauser, that's good.
This is where the size of Vucevic allows him to see over the defense. This guy a terrific distributor.
Up top Tate, defended by Hauser. Boston pulls it in. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's White, and there's the drive, and no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Tate passes to Van Vliet. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Vucevic. To the middle. And Vucevic slams it in.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Outside White. Tatum with a screen. White, the pass to Tatum. It's hauled in by Houston. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside, Tate. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And so Tate nails both of them. Boston trailing. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Kick out to Brown. Tatum with a screen. To the paint. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Okogie. And a miss there on the triple. Outside Tatum. There's a screen. Down low. Tipped away. Oh, stolen by Tate. Here's Adams. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Rockets ahead, up by 1. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Jason Tatum out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Hauser in at the 3. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And there's the call on Amin Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Brown. Picked by Vucevic. Brown attacking. Eason pulls it in. Houston leading by 3. Thompson outside. The kick to Durant. White with a steal. Pass to Brown. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Durant looking around. Now Smith. Houston working the ball around. Şengün passes to Smith. Now Durant. Clock at 6. Shoots over Tatum. And that one's good by Durant. And it's a 5-point Rocket lead.
Well, good luck trying to keep Kevin Durant from making this shot. He feels like he can get it off at any time.
White. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. That's good from Durant on the assist by Şengün. 29 points for Durant.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
White with it. Durant covering. And that one drops.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Just in time with the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Eason against Brown. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Now here's White. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Free throw's good from Durant.
And one of the best things about Kevin Durant is he simply locks in on exactly what's in front of him at the moment. If that means working at practice, that's what he does. If that's competing at a high level in the game, that's what he does.
White. Here's a pass to Tatum. Vucevic outside. It's good from beyond the arc.
Wow, Vucevic with the big-time delivery. The Montenegrin says, that's my shot.
Now Smith. Here's Durant. Shoots. It's off. Celtics trail by 4. Left side Tatum. Tatum, a screen on Sengun. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Brown pulls down the board. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
Now Thompson. Here's Sengun. He on the arc. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Şengün's got everyone's trust right now late in game.
White on the wing, guarded by Durant. Outside White. Tatum outside. 6 on the shot clock. White outside. Let's loose for 3. Sengun pulls it down. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Thompson.
Yeah, I like when Thompson goes in strong like this. I mean, just forcing the defense to act.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. So he comes up empty, missing both. This is do or die time.
They must play flawlessly.
White against Durant. Tatum outside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Durant. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. Yes, sir! From way outside.
3.
And so it's Houston winning this one. It is.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Williams has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Williams has done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over goal.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over goal.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over goal.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way.
Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over goal.
Ray Allen has done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an